Something is brewing in Cleveland, and it might just change everything. After weeks of questions and mounting pressure, the Browns are making a bold move that could reshape the direction of the entire season. A decision has been made. A spotlight is waiting. And this Sunday, the energy at kickoff will feel different. You're going to want to see this unfold. But first, click the like button and tell me what you think of Shedeur. I want to hear your opinion. Breaking news in Cleveland, Shedeur Sanders will officially make his first NFL start this Sunday against the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 12. That's right, after weeks of uncertainty and mounting pressure, Kevin Stefanski has named the rookie as the starting quarterback, and for the first time, Sanders will take all the first-team reps in practice leading up to game day. This is a massive shift for the Browns, one that fans have been waiting for and one that could reshape the quarterback narrative in Cleveland. What makes this even more significant is that Dillon Gabriel, who had been holding down the starting role, remains in the NFL's concussion protocol and won't practice this week. That opened the door wide open for Sanders, but this isn't just about an injury substitution. This is about finally handing the keys to a quarterback many believe was underutilized. The controversy surrounding Sanders' lack of reps with the starters, even as the QB2, sparked national debate, with analysts like Shannon Sharpe calling it malpractice. And they weren't wrong. If a rookie quarterback is one snap away from entering a game, why hasn't he been prepped with the ones? Now, that changes. With a full week of practice and a game plan crafted specifically for Shedeur, Browns fans are finally going to see what he can truly do. Let's be honest, his surprise appearance against the Ravens was a tough spot. Thrown into action cold, without a single rep with the starters, he struggled, 4 of 16 passing, 1 interception, a forgettable quarterback rating. But blaming Sanders for that performance doesn't hold up when you consider the complete lack of preparation he was given. That wasn't a real debut. That was survival. This week is different. This is his team, his game, his script. And speaking of the script, let's talk about offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. This is his chance too. Can he build a plan around Shedeur's strengths, his mobility, his size, his arm strength? The plays Dillon Gabriel ran aren't the plays Sanders should run. This isn't a plug-and-play scenario. Tailoring the offense to maximize Shedeur's abilities will be key. And with a full week to install that plan, there's real potential here. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room, though. The offensive line is still a disaster. That's not changing this week, or even this season. The trade deadline has passed, and this unit remains a glaring weakness. Against Baltimore, it was brutal. On a critical 4th and 5, Sanders barely got into his drop before a defender was in his face. No open receivers, no time to throw, game over. And now, he'll face Max Crosby, one of the league's elite pass rushers. There's no easy answer here, just survival and improvisation. But if there's a game for a rookie to get his footing, it's this one. The Raiders are not good. That's the truth. Their offensive line is a mess. Their defense is vulnerable. And Myles Garrett is poised to wreak havoc. Pro Football Focus has Cleveland's defensive line ranked number 1, and that could make all the difference. If the defense handles its business, all Shedeur has to do is manage the game and make a few key throws. And based on what we saw in flashes, yes, flashes, against the Ravens, he's capable. That throw to Fannin for 25 yards? A laser. The 3rd and 10 conversion to Jerry Jeudy? Smart decision, good ball placement. Even the would-be touchdown to Gage Larvin, perfectly placed, nearly pulled in. It was dropped, but if that's caught, the entire conversation about his debut shifts. We're probably talking about overtime, maybe even a win. And instead of analyzing missed throws, we're celebrating a comeback. That's how thin the line is. The buzz around this start is real, too. Shedeur's debut is drawing national eyes. Fans are showing up just to see him. Ticket prices are up. The energy is different. When he stepped on the field in Baltimore, the cheers were deafening. This fan base is hungry for something new, something exciting. And number 12 brings that. Then there's the coaching angle. Stefanski's job is already under a microscope. Many fans have given up on the idea that he could develop a quarterback. But what about Tommy Rees? Is this his audition? If this regime is headed for a reset, Rees could salvage something by proving he can work with a young, talented quarterback. Because make no mistake, Shedeur has talent. He led the FBS in completion percentage last year, 74%. He broke records at Colorado. He was projected by some to go in the 1st round before sliding to the 5th, a slide many still don't understand. And Shedeur gets it. After the Ravens game, he said it himself, "I don't think I played good at all. I think it's a lot of things we need to look at during the week and get comfortable." He even admitted it was his first time throwing to Jerry Jeudy all season. That says it all. But he's ready. He's accountable. And now, he's got a full week to prepare. So now, the question is, what do you expect from Shedeur Sanders in his first NFL start this Sunday? Will he rise to the moment and give Browns fans something to believe in, or will the struggles of this offense continue? Drop your thoughts below. This is where the story gets even more interesting. Because if Shedeur Sanders comes out and performs, even just performs well enough to win, then the entire quarterback landscape in Cleveland could shift dramatically. This isn't just about filling in while Dillon Gabriel is out. This is about seizing an opportunity that could become permanent. The Browns haven't had stability at the quarterback position in what feels like forever. But with a player as talented and as marketable as Shedeur, there's an opening here to change that narrative. And the team knows it. The buzz inside the building is undeniable. The chemistry, the energy at practice, even the fan engagement, everything has taken a step up. And it's all because of number 12. People want to believe in this guy. They want him to be the one, and there's no question he wants it too. Everything about the way he carries himself says he's not just ready, he's hungry. He wants this moment. He embraces the spotlight. And while the matchup against the Raiders offers a manageable opponent, let's not pretend this is going to be easy. No NFL start is. But the fact that Cleveland's defense should dominate, Garrett could be in the backfield all afternoon, gives Sanders the support he needs. And that's key. If the defense can hold the line, then Sanders doesn't have to be perfect. He just has to be composed, efficient, and smart with the football. That's doable. Now, from a schematic standpoint, we're expecting to see a lot more designed movement in the pocket. Sanders thrives when he can use his legs, not necessarily to run, but to extend plays. He's got the arm to make throws on the move, and with the offensive line still suspect, getting him out of the pocket will be crucial. Reeves will need to call a balanced game, get him some early completions, lean on the run game when possible, and open it up downfield when the defense bites. And don't be surprised if you see a few deep shots early. Sanders has the arm to make defenses pay, and there's no better way to back defenders off than with a 40-yard completion. The chemistry with receivers like Jerry Jeudy and Fannin is still developing. Remember, this is the first week he's getting consistent reps with them. That matters. Timing, trust, and rhythm aren't things you build in a walkthrough. They take time on the field, and Sanders finally has that time. And while we can't expect perfection right out of the gate, we can, and should, expect growth. We should see a player who's more in control, more confident, more fluid in the offense. We've also got to talk about the intangibles, because what Shedeur brings isn't just talent, it's leadership. When he took the field in Baltimore, the energy changed. The crowd responded. The team responded. There's a charisma there that you just can't teach. And when you combine that with preparation and playmaking ability, you've got the foundation for something special. This game could mark the beginning of a new era in Cleveland. That's not hyperbole. If Sanders plays well, it's going to be hard, if not impossible, for Stefanski to go back to Gabriel when he clears protocol. And that opens up a whole new conversation about the future of this franchise, this coaching staff, and this offense. Because while some might see this as just another start, others know it's a tryout for the face of the franchise. Skip Bayless already called Sanders a franchise quarterback. And while that might be premature, the point stands, Shedeur has the tools, the pedigree, and now the opportunity. And we're about to find out if he can capitalize. The entire league will be watching. Opposing GMs, coaches, media. Everyone wants to see if the fifth-round pick who slipped through the cracks is the real deal. And let's not forget, the Browns fan base deserves this. They've been through enough. The rotating carousel of quarterbacks, the false starts, the heartbreak. They've earned the right to get excited about a young talent like Sanders. And this Sunday, they get to watch it unfold in real time. So now, it's up to him. With the full support of the coaching staff, the fan base behind him, and a favorable matchup in front of him, Shedeur Sanders has everything he needs to make a statement. Will he take that next step? Will he show that he belongs at this level? That he's not just a fan favorite, but a legitimate NFL starter? All eyes will be on number 12 this Sunday. And win or lose, we're going to learn something important, not just about Shedeur Sanders, but about the future of the Cleveland Browns. If you want more Browns news like this, hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and make sure to check out the video on screen right now. Go Browns!